What's up, True Feelings family? How you guys doing today? If you're new to my channel, my name is Crystal, and I hope you stay. And if you do, welcome to the family. David and Sheila, I like this couple. You know, when they first came on here, I was just irritated. I said, damn, I gotta read. I don't want to keep reading. Thank God she's, did a lot of the talking too. But this episode they asked was on silent. I'm like, damn, can't she talk and sign at the same damn time? But anyway, I digress. So he figured this girl done lost her mama. Let me go out here to this little marketplace by myself. He didn't have the interpreter with him or nothing. He's like, I could do this shit on my own. He navigated his way through that damn little city, and he went and bought her ass an $80 ring. Now, I know he gonna buy her another ring at some other point in time when they get married. He bought an $80 ring. It's all about the love behind the ring, people. Because I know you was clowning that $80 ring. Now, I like to know, what the hell is Sheila gonna do when that little boy said he still don't want to go to America? Because right now he said he don't want to go. He don't want to go without his friends, his family. And when you think about it, homeboy live in Nebraska. David's ass live in Nebraska. I've never been to Nebraska in my life. I don't know nothing about Nebraska, but I'm gonna assume that there's not a big ass Asian community in Nebraska. Like, I just don't think so. If there's anybody from Nebraska watching, please let me know. I just don't think there's an Asian community in Nebraska. And on top of that, David worked at a grocery store. I'm not down on anybody who work at a grocery store. A job is a job. You know, I'm not on that type of shit. But I'm just saying, he worked at a grocery store, and it's going to cost a whole lot of money to get Sheila and that little boy over there to America. That shit ain't going to be free. I think that's going to cost some money. The other part of that is, while they waiting, that little boy need to learn English. She needs to find a way, pay for it, do something, let that boy learn some English, and have him learn sign language. Just going to going to a whole nother fucking place where he may not see nobody that look like him, and he's gonna need to be able to communicate. And today's kids are mean as shit. They like to bully and shit. He needs to, they need to get him together, because at this point I wouldn't give a shit if he wanted to go or not. It's like, it ain't even your decision. You going. I can't let you stay with your old ass grandpappy. I don't understand why they have mama on the upstairs level in the first place for her to fall down them stairs. Rest her soul. I really don't. But I just feel like, they gon', for a little boy, it's gonna be a little bit traumatic for him. But at the same time, she ain't staying there. She don't want to be in that poor ass country. She done got the taste of the good life, especially after they went to this damn hotel. So they getting their shit together, and they about to go to this nice ass hotel. Okay, they on the bus talking about hanky panky and shit. She was like, he got an American P. The shit is just too big. You gonna have to take your time, be gentle. We gonna do it. We gotta get this shit popping, but don't just be shoving shit all up. So baby, they get to this hotel, and the only thing I focused on was the fact that I saw a bottle of Purell on the counter. I said, finally, some fucking Purell. And then I got more excited when he started cleaning his hands with the Purell. So they get to this little hotel, and it's nice. That's some shit that I like staying in. It is nice. She's like, I ain't never stayed in no place as nice as this shit. She's just loving it. They having this little conversation, and he hit her with the, why you ain't learned sign language the whole damn time you been over there? Seem like you should know more of that shit. I want to communicate better. Since she want to be all jealous about that other little girl, it's like, you need to learn some shit. You won't have to be jealous anymore. So anyway, long story short, she said she gonna work on her shit some more, so they can, communicate a little bit better, because that's how he communicate. And like he said, they've been communicating, they've known each other for a minute now. What is it, a couple of years or something like that? And she should know sign language. Now that scene was everything for me. Before they was about to get their little freak on, they said they was going to get in the shower. So we had the Purell, we had the shower. I said, okay, things are moving up in the world for us. Things are moving up. They having some clean sex, okay? At least they got that going for them. At least it shit made me happy. I don't know about y'all, but it made me feel some kind of way. I felt happy about that. So they go out on their little boat tour, hanging with turtles, and it's just funny This motherfucker learned sign language real quick. Now, he said she was kind of struggling, but, you know, looked like they was understanding each other. She wasn't having, you know, she was struggling here and there, but she did good. Like I said, it was happened real quick, but I was happy to see this is what's happening. This is going to make their relationship grow. This is going to make it better. So now she just got to get her son on board, and I don't think that little boy gonna say shit. He might say yes, but I don't know. So moving on to the next scene, they out here, and she got her little cute dress on, and she at the dinner table crying and shit, and he's like, shit, I don't know if I should break out this ring or not, because she crying because, you know, mama done died and shit. So he don't know why she's sitting over there sad, because she really didn't say shit. So he's like, should I not? He's sitting there sweating. He got up, his shirt wet as hell, but he pulled that ring out and he proposed to her. I did them first because I like them. I believe in their love. I believe in everything they got going on with their relationship. I don't think it's fake. I don't think any of that. And I really hope they get married, and I really hope they come to America. Now I'm gonna touch on Gino and Jasmine just a tad bit. So now they're sitting on the bench and they're talking about breaking up, but see, Gino still want this girl. Like, he still want this girl. So, and I don't understand why. When they did the playback, this girl literally said, I had sex with my ex last month. But when he asked her about that shit, she didn't answer right away. And when that happened, I said, I don't believe you. She said that shit, she meant that shit, and that shit is true. I'm not even sure if Gino knows that boy live in the damn building, or even if that's the same ex. But the fact that she has this number, was that date, you did it last month, that happened. She gonna crawl back to his ass because she want him to still pay for her shit. Because you see, when they did the little preview, she on her knees talking about, can she take her back? If you take her back, I don't care what she do to him. I don't care what she do. She can cut his damn feet off. I don't give what she do to Gino. And furthermore, I just really don't believe in their story either. So now we got Christian and Cleo. Christian is on his bullshit, and so is Cleo's ass. Listen, he know that girl is insecure about other women. If she was insecure about the 4 that you wouldn't talk to in front of her face, why wouldn't she be insecure about the person that you got behind you? You at a bar talking to a whole ass another woman. You at a bar talking to a whole ass other woman, and you think she's not gonna feel some kind of way about that shit?
Kind of a crazy happens.
Now, to me, he had a whole lot of nerve to invite this lady that he just met at a bar to Cleo's house. Motherfucker, you company. You ain't got no business bringing nobody there. You know this girl is still insecure because she on her transition and shit. So you gonna bring some broad that you just met?
I gotta say something to somebody.
Come on now, that is some ridiculous shit. He does shit in my opinion, on purpose, because he's trying to get away from this relationship, but he's trying to be subtle about it, and he likes to flip that shit to make it seem like she the damn problem. Why you don't bring no men home, like the lady said, her friend at that damn dinner table when they was having Thanksgiving, looking at that nasty ass turkey?
We're starving.
Why you don't bring no men? Why you don't walk up to men? But I could tell you this. Even if he was to bring a man home, Cleo will feel some kind of way about that. She's just insecure about people. That shit she said it takes 2 years to get to know somebody. I said, knock it off. Your autism just pop up with all kind of shit. 2 years to get to know somebody? Did it take you 2 years to get... Come on, just knock it off. I didn't want to hear that shit. Like I said, he on some bullshit and show us shit, but he's disrespectful for going out to a bar, meeting some female, and then gonna invite her to this lady's house. She don't know that lady, and you don't either. You doing some shady shit. If this is supposed to be your girlfriend like you always say, because that's the shit he tells her to make her all smile and shit. She loves that shit when he titles their relationship as Cleo being his girlfriend.
Right.
But Cleo be on some little shady shit too. You didn't have to sit there and bring that shit up with your friend there. You could have waited. And that's between you and him, but she like bringing shit up in front of her friend and shit. I don't like that shit. Now that the friend is gone, he's playing victim, feeling like he was attacked again and shit. I'm not gonna let him get away with that. He full of shit, and so is she. Can we say that for the both of them? Because that's how I'm really feeling, that he's full of shit and so is she. This relationship is going nowhere. He's subtly trying to get out of this shit by doing little irritating shit to piss her off. He know damn well coming back to tell her, because you could tell when he sat there and told her, hey, I met a girl at a bar, you know, she's from the US, and so maybe she'd like to hang out too. He looks at her like he's looking at her face. He's looking at her reaction. He's trying to piss her off.
I actually invited her.
He's trying to get the fuck up out of this relationship. It's what he's trying to do.
I don't know if I could go on.
In my opinion. But he don't want to be the one to do it.
Oh.
Roz and Amanda. Okay, you guys. Did you guys notice the little doll in the background? That little baby doll? Now, I don't know if she sleep with a doll, if she brought a doll with her to comfort her, to remind her of damn kids. But she got a little boy, and that was a little doll. Okay, little doll in the background. And what I've noticed is she ain't brought up them damn kids since the first 2 episodes. That boy ain't calling about who my daddy, well, my daddy, are you bringing home a new daddy? Well, we ain't heard shit since the first 2 episodes, but I saw that doll in the background. I could be reaching, but I just wonder, are the kids there with a nanny or somebody there? Because she ain't said shit. She ain't even talking about him no more. Only when she want him to make him feel guilty about going to America. So now his ass is sitting with her trying to cry. He all teared up and shit because he felt like she been playing games with his ass the whole time about their relationship, what they was going to do and all that. He's just feeling like she's just bullshitting him. And he want to know where they going with their damn relationship. She sat there and she compared him to Jason, her deceased husband. God rest his little soul. She's comparing to him, comparing Roz to him. And, you know, and I looked at it in a different way. You know, I looked at it in you know, in her shoes, as I've been with my husband for over 2 decades, okay, and trying to make it to 3rd and 4th. So if he was to go today, it would be hard for me to get into any relationship. I don't think I would want any man touching me. Like, I just wouldn't, because I would just feel like I was cheating. It just wouldn't feel right to me because of the time spent. There's an emotional attack. Like, that's my buddy, that's my husband, that's my friend. I would trust him to take my heart and walk it across fire, and he would get that shit across that damn fire. Like, he's my rock. He's my biggest support. So I can see where you would compare your ex to Roz, but Roz is a whole different dude. He's not daddy material. She's not ready for this relationship yet. She's not ready to bring anybody home to the kids. She ain't ready for him. This boy know that girl don't love him. And I'm gonna wrap this up real quick because she's disrespectful. Why the hell you gonna go to this man's house, meet his parents for the first time, and give a fuck about what the ex-wife did? Like, why? Am I the only one who have a problem with that? Like, why are you gonna go there and ask these parents, out of all the questions to ask, is about the ex-wife, instead of asking about his upbringing and how he was as a child and shit like that? You gonna ask about the ex-wife and then trigger the daddy over there crying and shit. Brother over there side-eyeing the shit out of her, like he already could tell he don't like her. The parents can already tell they don't like the mood. They can tell the body language, the questions. The shit don't feel right to them. This relationship ain't going nowhere, and I really don't believe in it in the first place. I really don't. I don't know why she over there messing with this boy, and he don't know why she over there either. Now she want to act like she loving him and kissing all on his neck and shit, like she want to be with him. I don't know. I don't get her. I kind of feel like she was fucking with him before the husband died, but that's just me making up shit in my head. I really feel like when the husband was sick, God forgive me if I'm wrong, that she was doing little shit on the side already, you know, texting, and that's what I feel she been doing it. And she just finally went over there to see if this is what she wanted, because she fell in love with lust first. You know, that's what she felt. Now, the other thing that got me was this whole conversation with him about him being a janitor and coming to America and being a janitor. He is a social media influencer, am I correct? He get paid like everybody else on Google AdSense or whatever. So he said he ain't going out there broke. He's like, I don't need your money. He's like, I ain't going out there to take your money. And it's nice to hear that, because most of the time these people go to America and go over there, they ain't got shit, and they over there depending on somebody, and they treat them like shit, like they own them. He go in there with his own money. He been rubbing peanut butter and shit all over himself, so he got plenty of money from what rubbing butter and peanut butter and all over his damn body, and people is paying to see that shit. So he got money, so he don't need to work as a janitor. He could still keep making money while his ass is over there in America on his little social media platform. Am I wrong, people? Am I just fucked up? Am I saying, like, come on now. Okay, I'm gonna get these names right. Let's throw Statler. Statler is a fool. Statler is, she's got issues. She's too clingy. All of a sudden, she done got her little birthday surprise so she could take her to a nice hotel so she can get her ass off that little ass farm in that cold ass little trailer. So she's like, I'm gonna take her somewhere else where I can have a hot shower, a bed, and some damn room. So that's exactly what she did in a good bubble bath.
Happy birthday, Dempsey.
Now the girl is crazy as fuck when she met the friends. The friends is looking at her like she is a complete psychopath, and they do see that she is, and there's something wrong with her. She went into this whole rant about sex, and she just does too much. And it's funny when she do too much. She likes to blame the dumb shit that comes out of her mouth on her ADHD.
So I have to use the toilets.
So it's like everything you do, all the stupid shit you say, she just like, yeah, it's my ADHD. Okay. That's what you want to talk about them, but it seemed like Dempsey is almost reconsidering this. I don't like to use the C word. This goofy ass heifer moving to her house and moving into her little spot. But it seems like when we see next week, Sunday, it's going to be problematic because Dempsey wants to have a baby. Statler's like, I don't want no damn kids. And the reason she's not going to want any kids, she's adopted. She has issues. She got issues. She don't have an identity. So, therefore, she has issues with being a parent because what happened to her. Dempsey needs to let this girl go back to where she at and renew her fucking lease. And that's all I'm going to say. Dempsey needs to listen to her friends. Her friends is sitting there telling her, you know this girl for 7 months. You need to let this girl, if she move up here, let her move somewhere else. She don't need to live with you and see, just have fun, because they just feel like there's something wrong with her. I know what's wrong with her. She clingy. She gonna want to be around her all the damn time. She said this shit, and that's gonna get on anybody's nerves. I don't like clingy people, and I'm not a clingy ass person, so that's just gonna get on her nerves. The friends definitely see the red flags in this relationship that need to end once that girl get on that plane and go back home. She need to just break up with her through a fucking text. Just text her ass and say, don't bring your ass back here, okay? I actually picked up my trailer and moved somewhere else. I'm not even in the same spot. So let's end it with Nikolai and Misha. Listen, that mud bath shit was funny as hell. He was throwing that shit on her like he was throwing spackle on her body. She was like, hold on, Nicola, you can't do that shit sexy. When she flipped over, he was supposed to like rub and kind of soften the booty. He's a Christian, Misha. He's a Christian. He's a Catholic. He ain't even supposed to be rubbing on your booty like that. He ain't supposed to be rubbing on your shoulders like that. He ain't supposed to be rubbing on your legs like that. He is a Catholic, and y'all had just got done praying to the Lord and shit, and you weren't supposed to be doing none of that. Now it's back to this who loves who shit. Now Nicola's pissed off, having an issue that he feel like this girl ain't telling him that she love him. Now he's questioning how she feel, and she like, you been a whole different ass motherfucker since I got here. So I love you and shit, but we know we still have some shit to work on.
So now I changed.
I just feel like they did something before, because for him to be a virgin and for him to be such an asshole, I just feel like he been there before. I don't believe in that virgin shit. I think he done did something, and I think they done did something together. They may have not went all the way, but they done did something.
Love me more.
But anyway, you guys, this is, again, like I said, this is my birthday week. It's my granddaughter's birthday week. She's turning 1 on Saturday. I'm turning the big old 57 on Friday. going to the beach, rent a resort, and have like great ass little party with family and friends and just have some fun. And I think what I might do is I might try to film and capture a little bit of my family and put some fun shit on, because I gave you my little update of my story that I posted yesterday. So maybe I could just put something that's just a little happy if you guys want to see it. Anyway, you guys, I won't see you guys until Monday, because I'm not coming back until Sunday, leaving Friday. Thank you for all the birthday wishes, and thank you just for showing up when I show up. Thank you for the support in my video that I did yesterday, and I support you too. Stay strong. There, let people fucking try you all the damn time when you don't deserve it. That's it. That's all, y'all. Don't be an asshole, y'all. Bye.